This is how you get 4 free perma perks inside of Astra Malorum. First things first though, let's go around the map and get the harmonic components so that we can start the lockdown sequence for Pack-a-Punch. Once the lockdown sequence is complete, let's go ahead and Pack-a-Punch our knife and head over to the museum. Once you're here, look halfway up the wall and you'll see a vinyl standing right here in this little ledge. Now just pull a 180 and look for the gramophone that's located right here. After interacting with it, you're gonna notice that music starts to play, during of which you're gonna start a soul collection process where you're gonna have to get several knifing kills. Now I'm not too sure on the specifics of how many kills you have to get, just make sure that you're getting kills during the duration of the music, and you know that you've done this correctly when you've seen a perk can kick out of the gramophone. And this is only one of 3 gramophones around the map, so let's go ahead and move on to our second one. By navigating into the same area that Jug is located in, turning left, you'll find your second vinyl located right here on this shelf. And this vinyl belongs to the gramophone that's just across the hall. However, for this one, we're going to be having to use our field upgrade in order to collect souls for this one. And for this particular gramophone, I highly suggest you do not use toxic growth. If you guys are using this inside of your solo match, just go ahead and press escape or go to the pause menu, hover over to your change field upgrade, and just select any one that you can get in order to make this one a little bit easier. Once again, you know that you've done this correctly when you get a free perk can that spits out of the gramophone. Now, before we move on to our third and final gramophone, I want you guys to make your way over to a buy station. One can be found just inside the museum right here. Another one can also be found just outside of the Pack-a-Punch location. Now, what we're looking for here is we're looking for C4 and a decoy grenade. If you guys can't find this, then hopefully by shooting the crystal shards around the map, you might be able to get one of these components. But anyways, after you guys have gotten your equipment, make your way over to the library where we're gonna head up the stairs and we're gonna find our third and final vinyl right inside of this wooden crate right here. Now what we need to do is bring it down to this gramophone that is inside of the library. Once we start this, we want to make sure that we have a train built up already, as well as C4 placed on the ground. All that's left is to throw the decoy and detonate the C4, and this should be more than enough kills in order for you to complete your third and final gramophone. Oh, and I do want to point out that if you fail this in any way, shape, or form, then no worries, just simply roll the round, come back to the gramophone, make sure you activate it, and you can start the soul collection process that way. Once again, you'll know that this is complete once you get your free perk can out of the gramophone. And for our fourth and final free perk, the only prerequisite is that you have a Pack-a-Punch weapon, and we're going to be looking for skulls located around the map. As you can see right here, located just near spawn is your first skull, and after shooting it, the eyes should light up and you should be able to interact with it. Inside the museum, your second skull is going to be placed inside of the casing. Heading inside the courtyard, you'll find your third skull placed inside of the zombie spawner. For your fourth skull, you're going to find this just across from the weapon buy station on this table right here. And for your fifth and final skull, head through the museum, and you can find it just outside the map on this red brick right here. Now all that's left is heading back into the planetarium and interacting with this table right here. Once you interact with it, a Simon Says sequence is going to start. Once you get the Simon Says sequence code correct, you're going to get rewarded with your 4th free perk. I hope you guys found this guide extremely easy and helpful inside of your game. If you guys have any questions, once again, head to the comment section down below and I'll be there to answer any of your guys' questions.